Attorney Sandra Doorley, employees of the Monroe County District Attorney's Office. My name is Chris Chichester. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent man in jail 6 times, and 6 times the prosecutor has not talked in court. Not one sentence, not one syllable, not one sound. One of these revolting hags is doing this to me. And I have demanded for 18 months that you, District Attorney Sandra Doorley, disclose the names of my prosecutors, and you refused every time. So there's a link here where I just read the salaries for the Sheriff's Office. Now, what you received on January 28th, and it'll be attached in PDF here, but more importantly, it's coming to your office via UPS because it's tracked. It says right here in the document, this is why you're corrupt. You've been refusing for 18 months to disclose the names of my prosecutors assigned to my concocted criminal charges, fictions, and lies by the Sheriff's Office. These are psychopaths at the Monroe County Sheriff's Office employed by Todd Baxter because they're concocting crimes for me. My 50th birthday, July 4, 2015, I have a speeding ticket in Albany, New York that was dismissed when I went to court. I have a speeding ticket in Washington, D.C. was dismissed when I went to court. I have always known what constitutes a criminal act. You don't. And what you are allowing is this disgusting monstrosity of the Monroe County Sheriff's Office to crash down upon me with fiction and lies. And that's why employees that are your assistant district attorneys assigned to my cases have never talked in court. So this is the foil that arrived in your office again on, this is dated January 28th, so this will arrive. And these are the 3 falls. It really doesn't matter when it's going to arrive in the next 48 to 72 hours because it has arrived for the last 18 months. And this is what I've demanded of you using the foil every time. The documentation for the case of Christopher Childs just before John P. Lomenzo Jr. Pemberton County Court. What is the name of the prosecutor? Total silence. Is this Julie Hahn now in Monroe County Court? I don't know. I'm guessing. The documentation for the case of Christopher Childs just before Paul C. Lomenzo Pemberton County Court. What is the name of the prosecutor? Sandra Doorley. This is the 5'2", 3-piece sewer boy that Regina Harper of the Monroe County Public Defender's Office said to me, quote, the prosecutor was backing down. He's not backing down in total silence. This is a coward here at the district attorney's office. What's his name? Sandra Doorley. I believe that Merrick Garland got on the phone and picked up the phone and dialed you directly and said, disclose the name as a citizen in Rochester who's demanding name as prosecutor. You would still refuse. That would never happen, of course. But if it did, I believe you would still refuse. Your level of corruption is at such a fanaticism that I think when I contact the United States Department of Justice, they will be in rare air about never experience anything like the corruption at your district attorney's office where you're refusing to disclose the names of prosecutors in a public proceeding who are doing this to me, who are prosecuting me in total silence. Like these 2. There were 2 females in front of me when I appeared before former employee of the district attorney's office, Alex Renzi, who's a supervising judge in the New York State Supreme Court. And he is a prosecutor's judge. Because I've been in jail because of him. I'm going into detail about how I was at my temporary residence. I get a document compelling me to go before Alex Renzi, and there I am again in jail again. Someone at the district attorney's office, the last time I was in jail, just decided to compel me to appear before Alex Renzi where I have no due process, where he's just going to send me to Monroe County Jail, and that's exactly what happened. So who did that to me? Freedom of information, a documentation for the case of Christopher Childs, just New York State Supreme Court, for Alex Renzi. What is the name of the prosecutor, Sandra Doorley? Well, I'll tell you what the name of the prosecutor is. I will read it. I don't know who it is. It's on here. These are the salaries for the district attorney's office. My name is Christopher Chichester. I'm an innocent man. I've been an innocent man my whole life. Nancy Scabetta, 64,304. Sandra Doorley, 210,900. Perry Duckles, 144,721. Matthew Schwartz, 135,359. Mark Monahan, 141,597. Nancy Gilligan, 118,435. Michelle Crowley, 131,416. Martin McCarthy II, 95,527. Sarah Van Strada, 131,416. Monica O'Brien, 117,086. Martha Colburn, 91,809. Michelle Schaefer, 43,109. Casey Jensen, 29525. Dawn Staub, 95,921. Paula Papatelli, 51,173. James Lampiri, 51,120. Sherry Crandell, 45,218. Meredith Smith, 11,10,742. Janet Meyer, 77,408. Michelle Bowen Richardson, 64,304. Raymond Benitez, 131,416. Carrie Noble, 74455, Marianne Rossetti, 59561, Gary Schultz, 65537, Alyssa Trulove, 107517, Robin Catalano, 135359, Elizabeth Buckley, 131416, Denise Capone, 44608, Barbara Davies, 55731, Michael Harrigan, 135395, Michael Beezer, 113361, Samuel Soprano Jr., 72673, Gregory Clark, 114985, Jennifer Hyatt, 124216, Mary Spakowski, 45573, Christine Fantazuzzo, 61807, Amanda Bowling, 124216, Eleanor Biggers, 1818435, Scott Miles, 120265, Eric Hurd, 92745, Charles Dominic, 107517, Patrick Gallagher, 124216, Rachel Clark, 124216, Bianca D'Angelo, 114985, Jennifer Kennedy, 111636. How's the morale at the district attorney's office? Because it's natural to be in a rage about an employee you think you're superior to, and that employee's making more money than you. Lisa Gray, 117086, Lori Mastrocolo, 19913, Megan Gilliard, 105228, Michael Robertson, 108384, Callie Marinetti, 8333, Hillary Langdon, 102163, Helen Simon, 89135, Susan Schultz, 52110, Kevin Sunderland, 102163, Kara Farsi, 27277, Emily Gallagher, 76888, Jennifer Monfort, 43757, Lisa Weibel, 35391, Douglas Picardo, 63043, Chad Smith, 74126, Gregory Peck, 63043, Michael Corrente, 108384, Diana Ferretti, 81571, Matthew Holstein, 90044, Kevin Dennis, 61807, Jessica Stiegel, 87421, Caroline Misa Hall, 43692, Evan Borelli, 63043, Gina Clark, 87421, Constance Patterson, 87421, Kimberly Vasey, 57852, Neil O'Brien, 61807, Vanessa Ria Matos, 42925, Mark Fries, 61807, Brian Beard, 47276, Kelly Kenyon, 42012, Brianna Reynolds, 69851, Timothy Boucher, 87421, Christopher Balkman, 117086, Grace Lupiani, 48221, Lauren Sherwood, 71428, Kelly Patron, 82403, Michael Lowry, 42012, Christina Hinckley, 82403, Karina Pinch, 87421, Sarah Zanni, 53848, Karen Chung Wei, 82403, Ralph Aloco, 82403, Camille Admino, 82403, Timothy List, 61807, Drew Croft, 82403, 84, Kaylin Porter, 84875. How's the morale in the district attorney's office? Because it's only natural to be in a rage about an employee that's making more money than you and you think you're superior to that employee. Burke Serbecci, 82403, Lisa Howe, 34624, Bridget Morgan, 76888, Scott Peters, 61807, Rhoda Collins, 62073, Jonathan Jurek, 79195, Richard Ignazio, 18368, Kaylee Rizzeri, 71065, Brandon Gonzalez, 79195, Elia Fowler, 84875, Matthew Shiano, 87421, Jennifer Zuecchi, 71248, Samantha Moore, 75393, Catherine Nicole, 37348, Janet Jalen Koch, 79195, John Marsalis, 76888, Richard Turner Jr., 76888, Kathleen Carrierzo, 46632, Armando Benitez, 66986, Emma Laws, that's a perfect name for the district attorney's office, 42012, Francis Strazieri, 95527, Jacqueline Moyer, 71065, Aaron Rath, 68996, Anthony DiPertina, 68996, Anthony Freeman, 90044, John Francisco, 68996, Angelica Laludakis, 77655, Wilfredo Carbonell Jr., 59407, Sharifa Pryor, 48261, Denise Cosme, 48261, Mary Kellenberger Warricks, 47276, Diane Orzo, 67986, Carrington Wells, 4049, Laura Snyder, 3905, Ryan Mulcahy, 66.86, Ashley Miller, 4396, Nolan Ransom, 4396, Jason Espinoza, 73197, Michaela Pelkey, 66986, Jenna Boy, 66986, Michelle Wing, 35391, Brian Hendrick, 37348, Ryan Lamont, 66,986. Aaron Richardson, 44,449. John LaDuca, 66,986. Michael Nichols, 61,387. Scott Green, 121,988. Andrew Davis, 43,692. Olivia Phillips, 43,692. Earl Voss, 66,986. Kristen Truer, 47,278. So all those names I just read, I believe that I have read the names that I'm demanding from these foils. The names I do not know. Documentation for the case of Christopher Chichester for John P. Lomenzo Jr. in Pampletown Court. What is the name of the prosecutor? The documentation for the case of Christopher Chichester before Paul C. Messer, Pampletown Court. What is the name of the prosecutor? Sandra Doorley. The documentation for the case of Christopher Chichester in New York State Supreme Court for Alex Renzi. What is the name of the prosecutor? Sandra Doorley. And you got this foil. Well, I'm demanding other information on the 28th. So, on here are assistant district attorneys assigned to my concocted fiction and lies in Pampletown Court for John P. Lomenzo Jr., where I'm delivered to Monroe County Jail without a prosecutorial court. In Pampletown Court for Paul C. Messer, where I'm delivered to Livingston County Jail without a prosecutorial court. Before Alex Renzi in New York State Supreme Court, where I'm delivered to Monroe County Jail without a prosecutorial court. What are the names of my prosecutors? You nauseating, sickening, disgusting, vile hack, Sandra Doorley. It's a public proceeding. Regina Harper, the Monroe County Public Defender, said to me, quote, the prosecutor's not backing down. So what's the prosecutor's name? On this link are also the salaries I read for every single Monroe County Sheriff Office employee, which is Jonestown. You're at Jonestown at the Monroe County District Attorney's Office, and you will never know it. My name is Christopher Chichester. I'm an innocent man.